We're here to investigate the patient who killed 3 innocent teenagers on Halloween in 1978. He was shot by his own psychiatrist and has spent the last 40 years in captivity.
Hello, Michael. I have something you might like to see. Why is everyone laughing?
Sir, that's not even his mask.
As you know, I only dress up for special occasions, and damn it, this is one of them. Hello, all of you horror freaks out there. This is the Strange Monkey coming back at ya with another horror movie review, and this is the 4th entry in Strange-tober. And as you know, we have arrived. We have reached Olympus. Well, not necessarily. Either way, we are here. Halloween 2018. Who would have thought that we would have arrived? I mean, most of us know what goes on in this film. All of the sequels have been washed away. None of that shit exists anymore. Anything after part 1, nope, there's nothing. So it's 40 years later after the first film, and Laurie Strode, played by the great Jamie Lee Curtis, who returns in this film, she is just traumatized. Well, not traumatized. She's just been living in constant fear for years. She has a daughter, she has a granddaughter, and she's nervous. She's worried for them. And I would be too. If some crazy guy in a mask is after me on Halloween night. And yeah, so we already know what most of the... We saw some of this stuff in the trailer. You know, they just gave away enough. But yeah, Michael Myers has been at Smith's Grove for the past 40 years, and there are these journalists who want to investigate what's going on. You know, they just want, it's like some documentary thing, and it's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Why do you have to go and poke the sleeping bear? They go over there, you know, and you see this checkerboard looking thing, you know, where they keep all the patients, and, you know, he's trying to fuck with Michael, holding out the mask, the original mask from the first film. And I'm thinking, no, don't do that. Don't do that, sir. What are you doing? You want to get killed, you and your pal? Don't do that. But yeah, I shut my phone off when I went to see this film. I didn't want nobody bothering me. I didn't want any spoilers, because all of you in Canada, whoever went to that event, I believe it was called TIFF. Yes, you were all fortunate enough to see this early. And I know there were some other early screenings, you know, here and there. You were all lucky, but for the rest of us, we had to wait. So, you know, we couldn't be spoiled, because that would be terrible. But anyway, you have Jamie Lee Curtis, who returns in this film. You have John Carpenter, who is the executive producer, and he also did the score with his son and his nephew, if I'm not mistaken. And the theme song was released a few weeks before the film came out. Superb! Beautiful! We have beautiful cinematography in this film, a great story, a beautiful soundtrack. The atmosphere is just fantastic. You feel like you're in Haddonfield 40 years later. You know? This town has no idea what's about to hit them. There was just fucking badass kills in this film. When Michael breaks out, shit gets real serious. You know? And I'm trying my best not to give away so much. You know, because it's just hard to... I was just blown away by what I saw. Wait until you see this. You know, I love what they do in this film with the camera work and everything. It was just fantastic. But yeah, aside from that, we all know Danny McBride and David Gordon Green wrote it. David Gordon Green also directed this film. You know, Blumhouse took over this. I'm glad it's not a part of Dimension Films, because you remember when Halloween Returns was supposed to be filmed, and then that got shut down. Just keep it away from those people. Please. Never again. But anyway, I'm very happy that we got to see some familiar faces and people who worked on the original. You know, like I said, we have Jamie Lee Curtis, who's Laurie Strode, and in this film, they turned her into a fucking boss. She's up there with Sarah Connor and Ellen Ripley. You know, you shouldn't fuck with her in this movie. She's ready. She's been waiting 40 years for this showdown with Michael. She is prepared. It's like if she's ready for a zombie apocalypse or World War III, for crying out loud. Nick Castle also returns, the original Shape, the original Michael Myers. I don't know, you know, how many scenes he's in, because he also shares this role with James Jude Courtney, who is the new Michael Myers. You know, either way, both of you did a fantastic job. And like I said, John Carpenter, the legend, the greatest. Bless you, sir. He blessed us with a beautiful soundtrack with his son and his nephew. You know, so we have a lot of new faces in this franchise. So, like I said before, don't be confused because you see a daughter and a granddaughter. Just remember, Halloween 2 and on, everything does not exist, especially Resurrection. Yes, there's little things that you gotta look out for. Just little details. If you've seen all the other films, you know what I'm talking about. You know, like I said, we've seen it in the trailers with the Silver Shamrock costumes, and you know, it's like certain scenes are similar to the sequels, like number 2, 4, H2O, stuff like that. But anyway, overall, I had fun with this film. You know, I was worried for a while when they had to do reshoots, but this is one of the most anticipated horror films of the year, one of the best horror films of the year. Dare I say it's the best one. So Halloween 2018. It's a well-deserved 9 out of 10. Oh yeah, and there have been talks about a sequel already. Before the film came out, they might do a trilogy. There's supposed to be another one on the way. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let me know. Would you like to see another Halloween sequel? That would be interesting. But honestly, let's be honest. Like, there's too many. That's enough. But yeah. So, Strangetober continues, ladies and gentlemen. Up next will be the Halloween, the Saw review, the Halloween special. Look out for that on October 31st. Go see Halloween right now. Anyway, I've been Strange Monkey. Be sure to subscribe if you liked what you saw. What did you think of Halloween? Tell me in the comments below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, maybe on Twitter. Whatever you want to do. Anyway, thanks for watching and have yourselves a good fright.
Do you believe in the boogeyman?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, wait a minute. Wait a minute.